All right, well, you can see it's somewhat hot. So Corey Vineyard and I were doing what we call triage, where we try to grab whatever sheep need any medical attention. There's a couple of lambs. One of them has really severe fly strike on the side of his body. And we were making progress, but then we couldn't catch him for a couple of days, and so then he got bad again. Most of the foot problems seem to have dissipated. But we're stepping up our game in the just checking their feet and treating anything that looks like it's a problem. And the liberal use of the iodine spray. Come here, Spiky. Come here, buddy. And I'm trying to keep the dogs on a leash because I'm on a time constraint tonight because it's Tuesday night and I give my dad a shower on Tuesdays. And and then we had a dead sheep today. Just no signs of ill health yesterday, and now it's just dead. Stone cold dead. And we think that's the liver flukes that the snails carry. And there's so many snails, and I have not yet gotten my shit together to get the ducks in here. I want it to be around. I didn't want to do it before I left for the weekend because I'm concerned that the dogs will try to eat the ducks, and they need to be trained that the ducks are part of the family, like a child. And these dogs, they're pretty smart, and they get what they're not supposed to eat. But like Luna barely touched her dinner last night, and she's hardly touching her dinner. She hasn't touched it yet tonight. It's just so hot. It's just hot, hot, hot. It's a little drier than it's been, but the biting flies, there are deer flies and these green-eyed blowflies or bot flies or horse flies. Ah, jeez. Believe it or not, this actually keeps me cool because it gets soaked in sweat. It keeps my neck cool and it's treated with pyrethrin or pymethrin or some natural anti-insect thing. Oh, Luna's gonna start eating her dinner. Good girl. Finish your dinner, Looney. Good girl. She always just takes her time. So that's the quick update from a Tuesday, a hot Tuesday. So tomorrow I'm gonna move the rental sheep at the solar. Tomorrow I'm gonna move the rental sheep at the solar place in Oswegatchie, New York. And Corey's gonna mow at the other solar place in Oswegatchie, New York, where we don't have any animals. And the sheep and the pigs, the rams and the pigs are getting along quite well, unfortunately, which means the rams are now trying to eat the grain that I'm giving the pigs, and I'm not giving them a lot. I'm just giving them a little to supplement because I didn't want to just switch them from grain to grass without a feed-in. So I was away for 2 days, came back yesterday, and I'm already deep in the stress of trying to figure out why these sheep are dying. And the positive thing is I now know how to deal with foot rot, and I ordered a net so it might be easier to catch the lambs, because we want to keep checking the lambs. And anybody who has a limp, every day we have a couple of shepherd's crooks now, and I'm starting to get good with it. But it's a 2-man operation, so Corey's been really stepping up like tremendously, which is awesome. And Luke Howie covered for me over the weekend with Sam, my former intern. He's working at a local farm, and he's been coming in in his spare time to help us. And I don't know if Corey told him I was going to pay him, but I'm not going to just not offer to pay him and not pay him. So What else? I think that's it for Tuesday. And hopefully we have a break in the weather soon. Just a little relief from the heat would be good. But the grass, we haven't had much rain now, so drier conditions are positive. And I'm going to hopefully get the ducks in here and get them to start eating snails. But, you know, the sheep have been with the snails now for months, so they could all have liver flukes and be ready to drop dead at any minute. I don't know. It is really discouraging. I gotta say, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And that's okay. It's okay to do hard things, as long as there's some shred of hope, you know, that we can figure it out. So that's my 5 minutes, 6 minutes almost. So Mark Shepard, Healing Pastures. And this is Farm Church. Believe it or not, it's answering a call. Answering the call and doing what you feel you're being called to do in the world. And taking whatever lessons you can from it, building on it, and following the signs to see where it leads. And all paths, it's a path with heart, that is for sure, but all paths lead to the same destination, and nobody gets out alive. So whatever you're doing in your life, take a risk. Take a calculated risk. Go for something you've always wanted. Maybe you don't go for everything you've always wanted, but go for the most attractive thing that calls to you. Go get it. All right? And my thoughts are with you. I know everybody struggles. Into each life some rain shall fall. Everybody has challenges. So my heart and thoughts are with you. My hearts and thought are with you. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. Boom.